Hello once again, audience. My name is Andrew. Anyway, when we left off, I had just wiped the floor, dispatched with my quote-unquote rival. She was going easy on me, to be fair. Ooh, power slide. That's neat. How do I do that? Power slide. That's gonna get really old really quick. For you. For me, I'm gonna enjoy it. I wish you could power slide without going into the crouch every time. Can I just power slide everywhere? Nimona was going pretty easy on me with her new grass-type Pokemon. After I had selected Fuecoco, and she was offering to show me the ropes of, well, oh, okay, so that's how you do that. They can walk with you, that's cool. Come on, Fuecoco. Come on, okay. Join me. Oh, hello, who is this? Mother and my girl, my friend who happens to be a girl. Mr. Clavel finished with you yet? Oh, Isabella, I hear the Mona will be taking you to school. Yeah, she'll be taking me to school all night long. Don't say that in front of your mom. That's right, ma'am. You've managed to make a friend, yeah, after 5 years. She finally acknowledged my existence. Now she wants to act all goody-goody with me. I've read all about the wonderful teachers you'll be having at the school. So many handy facilities. Yeah, I don't know if I'm more into, Nimona. I don't know if I'm going to be doing any of the handy facilities. What? Yes, I'll be staying in the dorms all by myself and other girls. Now I'll eat. Don't have to worry about it. I'll be eating. I'll have a lot to eat. Got plenty to eat. You packed me a lunch. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I was referring to. Your delicious sandwiches. Sandwiches. When I think of Spain, I think of sandwiches. Maybe I'm completely off base there. Is Spain known for their sandwiches? Like England, I think curry is a strange choice for England. I know the England Galler. I'll say Galler. Curry's a strange choice for Galler. I know there's history with curry as they sort of reverse colonized it from India. Chicken takimaki or whatever it's called, the national dish of England. That's not what I think of when I think of England. And I don't really think of sandwiches either. Nice paella would be nice. Your mother's so nice, Isabella. I see where you get it from. Ah, yes, you're going to teach me how to catch a wild Pokemon. Vamosa! Vamosa! That's more of an Italian. That's more of a bad Italian accent. That's what you're going to get from me, is bad English accents, bad Italian accents. You should know that I don't do any accents well. Vamosa, Isabella! I learned my Italian accents from Assassin's Creed. Oh, buongiorno, Ezio. Come to take a look at the book. Alright. Oh, there you are. Just gonna power slide my way over to the Poco Path. That's neat. How it's not Route 1. It's Poco Path. I like how they gave it a name. This here is Poco Path. Look at it in all of its glory. What is that? That's like a little onion guy. A little onion Pokemon. That's cool. The chunks. And again, I'm surprised at that little onion guy because I have not seen any leaks. That was a far-fetched reference. Leeks, onions, get it? Thank you for my Pokeballs. Yes, I've not seen any leaks, so all I know is Lechonk, Smoliv, what else? What else did they reveal? I feel like there was one more that they, the dog, the ghost dog, but I haven't seen a lot of them. Oh, I just sort of glitched there. And that's another thing that I've been hearing, is I'm a little late to the game here. I've been hearing the mixed reviews, I understand, there's a performance issues, and I get that. But we're gonna go at this with an open mind, right? I'm okay with it graphically. I'm like I said, I love Legends Arceus. Legends Arceus is one of my top 3 Pokemon games of all time. I think it's amazing. Legends Arceus is what we should have gotten with Sword and Shield. But yeah, there were graphical issues, just like there are graphical issues with this game. So I'm gonna go at it with an open mind, objectively, try and be as objective as I can. If I love things, I love them. If I don't like them, I don't like them. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, or I'm not gonna jump on the hate bandwagon. Right? Performance issues, though, are something I really can't overlook. I think it is unethical that games are released. Yeah, I completely forgot what I was doing. Was I supposed to catch that? I was supposed to catch that, right? Yeah, well, got a little bit sidetracked. Performance issues are another beast altogether. Games should not be released in a state that you cannot physically play them. And from what I've heard, there are terrible performance issues. And if I run into them, I'm gonna be a little bit mad. But if they've been blown out of proportion, I can enjoy the game with a little bit of stutter, with a little bit of PS2 level graphics. But let's get into this. Let's get into the world. Let me get a little onion man. What is it? Little onion bug? Tarantula. It's a spider, apparently. And it's gone. And it's gone. So yes, it's bug type, as I imagined. Let's try and catch Fuecoco. Very good job, Fuecoco. But let's try and catch it next time. Can we do that for me? So I'm glad to see that they did keep some elements, like from Legends Arceus, like the sneaking, and the throwing the Pokeball. I wish you could aim your Pokeball, because it seems like okay, like that. That's not game breaking, but it's just annoying. Yeah, so I wish you could aim your Pokeball like you could in Legends Arceus. It seems like it just locks onto the nearest Pokemon. It feels awkward, but it's progress. I understand Legends Arceus and this game were in development at the same time, so you're not going to get all the great things from Legends Arceus into this game. So it's definitely spider themed, which is cool. A spider. We have one spider Pokemon. Let's go. An onion spider is even more creative. Like, we have a spider from Spinarak and from Gen 2. It's been a while since we had a spider. And this one has an onion on its back. For no reason. I love it. The ball of threads wrapped around its body. It's clearly not an onion. It's clearly a ball of yarn. But looks like an onion. Does it not? Especially with the green color of the spider body. It really looks oniony to me. So I'm gonna call it Tarunion. Yeah, that's your name now. The Onion Pokemon. That's a nice little bookshelf. Alright, Lechonk, you're in for it now. Your Pokemon are getting tired. I can heal them for you. Yeah, so after that bug Pokemon that I knocked out, I think I need to heal up again. Not getting great at that Pokemon. Oh, that's cute. Can I get to you? Nope. Can I interact with you? That's nice. I like how they are behaving in the world. It's a little better because one of the things about Legends Arceus is that the Pokemon, while it was cool to have them, in the open world, and they were sort of still not entirely lifelike. I wish they would have interacted with each other more. Assign a Pokemon a behavior. They have temperaments, but assign them behaviors that can interact with each other. Right? So maybe you see a Shinx going after a Buizel or something instead of just standing and walking around. But hopefully they made progress. I like seeing the little onion guy in the tree. Sorry, you ball of thread guy. It's so weird going from Legends Arceus to this. I'm not gonna spend the whole game talking about Legends Arceus, right? But it is a little bit of a juxtaposition to have the freedom of Legends Arceus, and then this not even being able to aim where I throw my Pokemon. Scatterbug. Ah, I remember you from the last Pokemon game I played. Oh, this is the. Oh, I love. Oh, I need one of these. Vivillon. I think Vivillon. The one with all the different designs on its wings. I love Vivillon. It's one of my favorites. Not really. Honestly, it's not one of my favorites. But I love it for its gimmick. Right? Okay. See, the Pokeball sort of like floating there. Again, not a huge performance issue. Not a huge graphical concern, right? It's just sort of annoying. And I can overlook that, but I'm going to try and not comment on it every time. Yes, Scatterbug. I love this guy. I wonder if they gave it a new design for Vivillon's wings for this region. Yes, I would like to name it. Now, do I name it something Scatterbug related, or do I name it something Vivillon related? Ooh, that's actually a perfect name. Viva. Viva. It's a Spanish word, and it fits a Vivillon. I should have named it. Looking back, I should have named it Vivillon. All right, Lechonk. Not a big fan of you, but I guess I have to catch you anyway from my Pokédex. I'm gonna be a good schoolgirl. I need all the Pokemon. Yeah, I'm sorry if it offends you, but I don't really like the trend. Maybe it's just the inner contrarian in me, which I do try. I try and dampen my almost need to be a contrarian, but there are sometimes it shines through, like with Lechonk. Everybody loves Lechonk. Everybody likes Sprigatito. It's just maybe it's just the fact that everyone's fawning over it, and I just don't think it's that special. Its heckin' name is Lechonk. It's a heckin' chonker, everybody. It's so heckin' wholesome. Kiani 100. It's a little pig. Not that cool. Nickname for a pig. Heckin' chonker. Heckin' chonker. No, I'm not gonna. Heckin' thick boy. Don't have enough letters for heckin' thick boy. I could just do thick boy. Hecker? Heckin' chonker? Nah, we're gonna go thick boy. With an I, obviously. Because it's a heckin' chonker thick boy, wholesome Kiana 100 Chungus. So that's as far as I've traveled. This world, I mean, this could be huge. I don't know how big it is. You know, compared to, relatively speaking, probably like compared to the other industry standards. I'd like to see what the size comparison of the world is. This is a cool Pokédex. Just the user interface, I guess, is all I can comment on right now. It's neat. Oh, Fletchling! Hello, you. Yeah, there's a lot of, what did I see earlier that was from Gen 5? I saw something earlier that was from Gen 5, didn't I? Oh, wait, Gen 6. I meant Gen 6. I saw Scatterbug from Gen 6, which is also the generation from Fletchling. I know the generations. Okay, that's strange. Well, that's one thing. That happened. Not gonna comment on it, not gonna comment on it, not gonna comment on it. This is not gonna be one of those rants about Game Freak. Highest grossing media franchise of all time. Not gonna say it. Just gonna nickname my Fletchling. Ah! Fire type. Flame. Scorch. You kids wouldn't last a day in the scorch! Scorch. That's a very niche meme that nobody will understand. You kids wouldn't last a day in the scorch. Recent. Wait, that's a Fletchlinger, isn't it? That silhouette is a Fletchlinger. I haven't seen any of those Pokemon. They're just showing me Pokemon that I haven't seen yet. That's a Jumpluff down there. I got my Onion Ball. Yes, refraining from commenting on every little nitpicky qualm I have. But the Pokeball not falling to the ground and just continuing to shake in in midair. It's just stuff like that. It's just issues that this guy too. Palmy was another one that I've seen before because they revealed that already. And I'm not a big fan of it. I understand Pika clones. I get it. Every generation has its Pika clone. I like the trend, right? Is it a little obnoxious? Sometimes. But I'm fine with Pika clones as a concept. This one though just strikes me as strange looking. A lot of them do. A lot of people have compared Pokemon in the past to Digimon. Some Pokemon look like Digimon, like Genesect or like a lot of the Pokemon from Gen 5 or Gen 4, Garchomp is a little too. It's just unnecessary spikes. Just edgy for the sake of being edgy, right? Yeah, I get it. But realistically, Smoliv, Palmy, they don't look like Digimon. They look like Neopets. That's a very specific aesthetic, and they really look like Neopets. I don't know if it's the roundness or the very sort of neonish coloration of Palmy and Smoliv, but they strike me as very Neopetish. Pika clone. Pika, what are we at now? Generation 9? Pika 9? Pika 9.0, I guess. Pika clone 9.0. Pika 9.0. I immediately regret that nickname. I regret that almost instantaneously. That is possibly the worst nickname I've ever come up with. Please don't judge me on that. Hoppip, I'm sorry if you are embarrassed. Secondhand embarrassment. That is a terrible nickname. I gotta go to a name raider now. I'm not even at the first gym and I've already made a grave mistake with my names. You just continue standing there, Hoppip, questioning my phone obsession. Kids these days always stuck in their phone. Kids these days are so caught up in their phone that wild Pokemon don't even engage in them anymore. It's just like they're so out of it. But yeah, I'm gonna have to change his nickname somehow. Alright, the Hoppip, you'll make a fine addition to my collection. It did it again. This does it every time. If this does that every time, then it's not going to be a very happy camper. Alright. Hoppip. The useless Pokemon. Hoppip has been known to be the most useless Pokemon in the world. Knowing Splash, just like Magikarp, it's arguably worse than Magikarp because it can't evolve into a cool serpent. Dragon. Sea serpent. Jumpluff is a Pokemon. That is true. Jumpluff is a Pokemon. I used one time in Soul Silver because I wanted to try a new Pokemon that I've never used before, right? And I decided to use a Jumpluff, and it was indeed a Pokemon on my team. I believe its contribution to the Elite Four was several times it used Stun Spore. Maybe Giga Drain once or twice, but yeah. It's a Pokemon. Helicopter. Like a spinning little helicopter blade. Alright, Heli, get out of here. I'm not going to use you. I'm going to try and restrict myself to solely new Pokemon. Not that Hoppip was even a consideration as being added to my team. Regardless, the point is, it's a Gen 2 Pokemon that I've used before. I'm going to restrict myself to new Pokemon. What is that? That's a Scatterbug. Like, I'm probably just going to keep Scatterbug on my team until it evolves into Vivillon to see what it's, that Lechonk just ran down that hill. It's cute seeing the Pokemon in the background. That's one thing that there's being made progress on in terms of, in relation to Legends Arceus, is that the Pokemon can be sort of seen in the background of battles, which is cute. It's nice to see them running around, continuing to exist while I do battle. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Vivillon's going to be off my team about the second that it evolves. And I see its pattern, its wing pattern. I'm going to try and restrict myself to new Pokemon. I feel like that's what you should always do. I don't mean to say you should always. Like, I mean, there's no right and wrong way to play the game. But if you're playing, like, if you play Black 2, and your team is made up entirely of Pokemon introduced prior to Generation 5, I'm not going to call you a loser or anything, but, like, I don't know, man. Yeah, there's an Ampharos. You can get an Ampharos. You can get a Lucaria, right? It's cool, yeah, but maybe not the whole team, right? I don't know what I'm saying. There's no right or wrong way to play the game, but I restrict myself maybe too much sometimes. I think on your first playthrough, look at that Lechonk is, what is it, squirting something? Is it sweating? Lechonk, why are you squirting all over the place? Well, yes, I would like to give it a nickname. I will always remember you, Lechonk, because you are Le Squirter. What was I saying? Oh yes, about the personal restrictions I place upon myself regarding the Pokemon I choose. I always like to play games with Pokemon of the region that they were introduced, and what I mean by that is a Generation 2 Pokemon. Oh, sorry, I'm not using a Pidgeot, because that's a Generation 1 Pokemon. I know, it's stupid. But I put a lot of restrictions on myself that are stupid. Like, for example, I will never use 2 Pokemon of the same type. So if I have a Bulbasaur, if I choose Bulbasaur, that rules out Nidoking, that rules out Golbat, that rules out Oddish or Victory Bell, which does sometimes limit my fun, because I would like to use some Pokemon more often, but, you know, it is what it is. That's just my, my tism. I have to have different typings. I cannot have an overlapping type. Rare candy. It's not even the first gym yet. We already have a rare candy. Let's see. Do I want to break my ankles falling upon this cliff? I think we'll go back to safe play. I think I'll survive to make it to my first day of school. That'd be a sad story. Yeah, I had to drop out. Yeah, I was walking down the road and I broke my legs. Yep, yeah, I need cleats. These shoes don't have enough traction. Just almost ran right into. Ooh, look at him! Look at him go! Okay, just stand there. Just stand there and look at me. Wave your ear flaps at me, why don't you? Oh, and I think I just found. That's what's called a pro gamer move. MLG Hacksaw Gamer. Speedrunning strat. If you need to climb up a cliff face that you can't reach, just engage in a battle and you'll teleport up there. Oh, Young Goose. Young Goose. It's a Donald Trump Pokemon. Yeah. Nice hair. Youngoose is a cool one. Youngoose is one that I really like. I didn't play Sword and Sun and Moon, but Youngoose is one of the ones that I've seen from Alola that I really do like. So she shall be named Moongoose. get it because Sun and Moon and this Pokemon is from it's from Moon, so its name is Moongoose. Haha. So you know what? Screw you. I like the nickname. Alright, where were we? Okay. Does anyone else find it a little bit patronizing that we've not even reached the first town, let alone the first gym, and I have 3 revives and 12 potions? I don't know about you, but inventory management is something that I enjoy. I mean, it's not something I enjoy in a vacuum, right? I'm not gonna play a game where I manage an inventory. But games have to have. It adds a part to it if you have to manage your space and manage your supplies, and you don't have infinite healing items. That's one thing that I don't like. Speaking of when I talked earlier about getting rid of TMs, or sorry, HM, getting rid of HMs and how that sort of hampered with the ability to design interesting puzzles in the world and exploration, as the earlier generation saw. I feel the same thing about when in Gen 5 they did away with poison doing damage in the overworld. Some people love that. Like, oh yeah, finally, it's not so annoying. I don't get that annoying every 3 steps. You know, I can just. But to me, it was just like, what's the point of having an antidote then? You know, just give me some sort of challenge. And people talk back and forth about Pokemon games were never hard. Pokemon games were always easy. What are you talking about? It's a children's game. Stop it. Alright, but enough boomer posting. It's time for a cutscene. That 27-year-old boomer that likes poison damage. Let me see. So far you've let me see. So far you've caught Gu-Gi-Oh! Whoa, what was that? I thought that was you, Nimona. I thought you were making some noises. Some noises that I haven't heard in a long time. Since we were in the bedroom teaching me the ropes. I say we find out what made that cry. Be careful, your Rotom phone can help. My Rotom phone can help keep me safe? It's a phone, Nimona. Sure, I can call for help, but if the thing eats me, then my phone's not gonna be that much help, is it? Wait, actually, is the Rotom phone a Pokemon? Is the Rotom phone not a Rotom? Rotom, I don't know how to pronounce it. Rotom? I never watched the anime. You go investigate that noise, Nimona. I'm gonna investigate this spider in the tree. Is the Rotom phone not a Pokemon? Like, isn't that like the spirit? Isn't that a Pokemon that has possessed the phone? Or is it just some sort of like advertising gimmick that some Pokemon phone company? Oh look, our phone has a little gimmick Rotom in it. What do we got down here? Ooh, it's the beast from the beginning cutscene that crash landed upon the cliff. There it is. Yeah, it's called a Houndour. I mean, no, it's that other one. That other one. I wouldn't if I were you. Yeah, because you're gonna get You're gonna get Igate in the face. You're but a small pup. So. Avalanche. Okay. Oh, I just killed myself. What happened there? Did my phone just act as a sort of anti-gravity device there? Oh boy. Okay. What are they called? Don't tell me the name. Silco. No. Devon. The Devon Corporation is doing a lot of cutting-edge research. Yeah, we've condensed an anti-gravity device into the size of a phone. Yeah, you not gonna get too close to that thing. I guess that's the only option here. You small bug Pokemon, go investigate. Grrr. Oh, little guy, you hurt? You hurting? You too weak to move? Maybe I can give you something. Maybe I can give you my Rotom phone. Maybe I can give you a Rossberry. You like berries? Apparently not. Do you wanna get in my Pokeball? Very picky. All right, I'll do the thing. I'll do the thing that it wants me to do. Where is it? Nah, Sam. Aw. Take my sandwich. I was gonna have that for lunch. Is that a Wawa Hoagie Fest sandwich? Is Hoagie Fest back at the Wawa? No, but Gobbler. The Gobbler is back at the Wawa for a limited time. Hot ham, cranberry sauce, mashed potatoes on a Gobbler. Get yours now before the commercial ends. While supplies last. Agias! Now, what is this thing's name? Is its name Agias? I'm gonna call you Agias. Yes, well, yes, there is a conveniently placed cave upon this beach. This cove. Get out of my way, woman. You small child. I am but a legendary. I am a legendary beast. Agias! Okay, its name is Agias or something. Its eye looks like a coffee bean. Is that just me, or does its eye look like a coffee bean? It's Mega Evolving! Mega Evolution confirmed! Thank God they brought Mega Evolution back. The only good gimmick that they ever had. My eye no longer looks like a coffee bean. It looks like a Native American chief headdress there. I'm sure it's actually, now that I think about it for a second, it's probably something from the peninsula there. Probably something Spanish or Portuguese. It's a nice design though. Agias. I guess I have no choice but to follow this thing. Can I swim? Hey, Nimona! Nimona, you really don't seem that worried that I fell like 300 feet. Inlet Grotto. Alright, Agias. Lead the way. Who knows what kind of foul beasts we will encounter. What is that? This is giving me vibes of like late game legendary beast. Oh, hello. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah, Isabella! There you are. Are you okay? You're not hurt, alright, are you? You're not hurt, right? No, I'm fine. Don't look behind that stalactite there. There's a legendary creature that you should not have knowledge of. If you'd gotten hurt because I told you to go climb a cliff, I wouldn't be able to live with myself. Yeah, I'll find a way up. Don't worry. There's no legendary beast down here, just out of your sights. Try pulling me. Oh, okay. You can see it, couldn't you? You can see it. Oh well. Okay. Yeah. Well. Okay. Spoiler alert there. Yeah, Nimona. I found a giant Pokemon creature. I thought it was hidden from you. I was going to keep it a secret until we battled, but apparently you've discovered it. Yeah, it's pretty strong, don't you think? You want to help me out here, Agias? No, you're leaving me to my own devices. You know, you go on ahead. I'll do this battle. This is not time for a battle, child. We must escape this wretched dungeon. No, I need this. I need this Pokemon real quick. You see, it's a young goose, and it's a male young goose. So I can evolve this one. Because I have the perfect nickname. Yeah, so the perfect nickname for a male young goose to evolve into Gumshoos, Donald. Because you can't argue with me. It's the Donald Trump Pokemon. Get in my boxes. Alright. Now thank you for waiting. Couldn't help me a little bit. But you're just standing there menacingly. It's just standing there menacingly. What is this green stuff? Is this like a bioluminescent plant, or is this a? Could it be crystals? Like emerald, like a geode, like a hashtag Minecraft geode. They added geodes from Minecraft to the real world. Do you guys know that geodes from Minecraft they made it into a real thing? Oh, Diglett! Oh, I should have assumed that they had a Diglett here. I did see the long white Diglett. New Pokemon, by the way. No, that's not a regional form. As if regional forms weren't bad enough. Yeah, sue me. Regional forms are bad. They're a bad concept. But no, it's not a regional form. It's an entirely new Pokemon. You see, we took Diglett. You know, we took Diglett. Is what we're saying here. We took him and then we made him white. And then what we did? Get this. Instead of white Diglett, we took it and we made it longer. Yeah. I know, right? And maybe I'll share my thoughts about regional variants at another time. I just think they're an excuse for laziness. Just say that. But I have a perfect name for this Diglett. It's a mole. Looks like a peel, a little peel. Dr. Moley. Dr. Moley, he's going to give you his peel. Shout out to the 5 people in the world that get that reference. No, it's... Nah, they're good. That's a throwback, though. That's a channel. You know, there's just some YouTube channels that come and go, and they peak, and then it ebbs, and then they're lost to history, and there are a lot of them out there, and it's just a natural part of the life cycle on this platform. Just like a natural part of the life cycle of a Pokemon is getting their throat ripped out by a pack of evil little demon dogs. Or, you know, but when you have the help of a god at your side, those dogs are turned out to be all buff, all, what's the saying? All bark and no bite. Thanks for the revives. Alright, Kraken, get us out of here. I've seen enough. Alright, Aegeus, get us. Wait, no, don't do that, don't do that. Oh, you're gonna. Oof. Aegeus, what are you doing? Those boulders could have rolled right down the pathway there and crushed me like a bug. You didn't consider that, did you? Because you're arrogant. Wait, is that where I started from? All the way down there. Okay, I'm gonna drown. I'm gonna have to walk all the way back up. Oh well. Okay, never mind. My phone teleported me. Something's coming. No, it's nothing me and Aegeus can't handle. Oh, it's the menacing menace of menaceness. Oh no, what are we doing? No way. Come on! Yeah, oh, level 40. Okay, yeah, we got a shot. Okay. Can I catch it? That's realistically my only hope. But my hands are trembling. My hands are trembling worse than they trembled when Nimona first caught my eye. Well, it ate me. Game over. My Pokemon has been consumed. That's not crunch. No, it's scared now. Yeah. Thank you. You real just whipped it with its tail. Don't worry, that only lowers the defense. Oh, what a great mother. What a great mother. Hey, children. Be murdered by this legendary creature. What a terrible mother that is. Oh god, there's more. Let's get out of here. My Tyrannian has already been consumed. Oh shit. You ragdoll me. I did not consent to being touched in that manner. Why, thank you. What a rescue that was. Yeah, you don't seem a little bit, you seem quite unfazed by the giant Pokemon in front of your face. Presumably legendary. Way to go. For a second I thought you were both goners. I thought you were both gooners. No, only one of us is a gooner. Alright. Be gone then from my part. Oh no, it's dead. It died. Those bioluminescent fungi were giving it power. Now that it has left the cave, it's dead. Used up all its power. It kind of looks like a Scyther. No, I hard to say. I don't know. Hard to tell. What do you think? No, I can't tell either. Looks the same. It's big and red and has feathers on its head. Big and red with feathers on its head. That battle down there. I wouldn't really call it a battle. I would call it a massacre in one direction that turned into a daring escape. I guess you're not this Pokemon's trainer yet. No, not yet. It's a little presumptive that you would throw the word yet in there. No good. It recovered. I would wager a guess that's probably a safe bet to make there. I would assume that this beast that says Gyaos is the one that made the loud cry that said Gyaos. I mean, yeah, it came from the same direction. I think you're onto something there, Nimona. I can see why you're the class president. You want to battle against it? First thing she says, this Pokemon just recovered from a bout of weakness, and the first thing she wants to do is beat it down. Oh, thank you. Well, she just, sorry, I just need to take a second. She gave me your phone number. Wow, thank you. Wow, I don't know. Okay. Why, thank you. That will surely come in handy. Oh. Speaking of resource management, inventory management, it's nice to see that they brought back the one-use TMs. Let's get to the light. Oh yeah, I'm sure that would be oh wow. I need a breather. That would be a nice romantic spot. Just the two of us. Wind in our hair. Beautiful landscape beneath our feet. And a giant legendary Pokemon following our footsteps. It's awfully nice of this cave to let out, directly in front of where we deviated from our path. It'd be a shame if it let out anywhere else, but conveniently, it leads right to where we were starting off at. To the lighthouse and away. Let's go. Who is this? I expected that of you. I expected you. You look like you've had design you look like you've had effort put into your character design. So I'm assuming you're something significant. Looks like Volo with the big backpack. Hey, well, don't talk to my Aegius like that.
I'm not talking to you two. You can shove off.
Okay, don't talk to me like that then. Wait, I know you. Aren't you Arvin? You're enrolled in the humanities track, right? And you're the son of that professor. Ah, he's the son of the professor. I should be told by the hair. The beautiful, luscious locks.
Doesn't matter who my mom is. I'm angry. The real issue here is what in the world this Pokemon is doing out here.
Well, it crash landed. I don't know what you're talking about. As if you speak as if you own the Pokemon.
And what form it's in.
Yeah, I saved it, actually. I saved it. But yeah, it sort of just crash landed on the beach and almost died. Almost got its guts eaten by a rabid Houndour. That Pokemon saved her, but it seems like it wore itself out in the process. It got kinda slumpy. Slumpy, yeah. You should have seen it before. It was huge. It was huge and majestic. That's its true form, huh? Koraidon. Koraidon is this Pokemon's name. How do you know it?
Agigagas!
Well, I assume some of his mother's work is probably. Let's not get too speculative here, but I'm gonna try and put the pieces together. You see, he's the son of the Pokemon researcher, and this is a legendary Pokemon. So I would imagine something related to that.
You think you're up to ordering Koraidon around? How about I test your worthiness?
No, I never claimed that. Okay. I don't consent to this battle. I said no means no. Oh, Scorp, I thought he was going to use Koraidon. No, Koraidon's just enjoying this.
These memories are leaving a bad taste in my mouth, and I want it gone!
He's a little weirdo. Like, something's not quite wrong with him. Something's not quite right with him. Look at his cute little puffy cheeks. Alright, if I was supposed to be impressing Koraidon here, it's not going very well. I'm having to use 2 Pokemon to beat your 1. I'm clearly not worthy of commanding Koraidon. Well, I got the critical hit, so turns out that's all that Koraidon cares about. Ah, cute little scatterbug.
No, how could I have done this?
Seems like you know a thing or two. I do. I know a thing or two. I know that fire is super effective against grass, and I also know that the Pokemon at the top of your party goes out first. Those are the 2 things I know about battle. Wow, Isabella, that was awesome! Yes, you slayed him! Thank you. I'm glad you noticed, Nimona. I was sort of hoping that you would notice how good I am at battling, because I just want to impress you. Because you're so great.
I guess I wasn't even gonna stand a chance using some of the Pokemon I only just caught.
Yeah, you should have used a Pokemon like Koraidon. You seem really rather eager to get rid of this Koraidon, don't you? This, I don't know, if it belongs to you, then why don't you just keep it? Unless he's trying to get it off his hands. Now, why would he want to do that? This is the Pokemon that your mother is researching. I'm sure it won't tie all together at the end of the story with some epic twist. I genuinely do not know, but I'm assuming. I haven't seen any spoilers. I haven't seen the leaks. So we'll find out. But I assume he's some crazed, whacked out little. He's the villain. He's the main villain. Get in your Pokeball. You did well, but now I will confine you to a small ball. That Arvin, yeah, I bet. Like I said, I bet it's gonna tie it all together like a nice little Christmas present. We gotta climb the lighthouse. Can't wait to show you our view of the school. I can't wait to see our view of the school with you. But if I know one thing about Pokemon world design, it's that there is something behind this lighthouse. What did I tell you? I know a thing or two about how Pokemon worlds are designed. Is there a pathway behind the building? There's an item there. I wish you could aim the Pokeball. It'd be so much cooler. How do you do the auto battling thing? I remember auto battling was a feature. Do I have to like get them to touch each other? Like our hands, like Nimona and mine hands, that we have to touch each other? LeChoked. Lechonk. I've obtained Lechonk hair. You just rip it out of his back? Thanks, Tyrannian. You just fucking took a chunk out of his coat. I don't know. Do pigs are hairy, but they're not really shaggy. This world is huge. That's as far as I've traveled. I've traveled from that blue. Wow. From that little blue spot to here, and it's taking me like 2 hours. Alright. I guess that's probably a pretty good spot to leave it off. Right before my romantic liaison at the top. The only thing that could make it the only thing that could make it more romantic is if it was a sunset. But you know, I don't want to put too much pressure on her. You know, that's a lot for so soon in our relationship. I'll save the sunset lookout point dates for maybe date number 3. You know, right now I'll just climb this ladder, and I think we'll leave it off here. This is a good spot. So see you next time. Adios.